So Prince Harry, to miss first day in a UK trial and dismissing reports, he was set to receive police protection. He also refutes the news about that he was offered to stay at Buckingham Palace this week. So those are the mirror made up stories that he was never offered the protection. He was never offered the palace stay to stay at the Buckingham Palace. So as I said before, it could be made up stories. See, that's what they do. These tabloids magazine just made up stories to try to make the royal family looks good and trying to make Harry looks bad by refusing to stay at the Buckingham Palace, which was never even offered in the first place. Nor he was offered the police protection. They just made up stories according to what they think. And so the news, the people.com wrote, the news refutes recent report that Harry was set to receive limited protection from the Metropolitan Police despite his legal defeat over his request for security. It was also reported that Harry declined an offer to stay at Buckingham Palace this week. So those are all lies. These tabloids just made up stories, just what they think. They're trying to get some score from the palace, from the king, by trashing their son. And so Harry is currently locked in another battle over a ruling made last February to remove the automatic right to security for him and his family. The initial decision was made in February 2020 when he and wife Meghan Markle stepped away from their roles as working royals. Harry has taken the issue, which has contributed to the ongoing tension between Harry and his father, King Charles. I mean, he needs a protection because the British media, tabloids, continually spreading lies about Harry and his family. And people now believe in them and hate him. And Harry said he's worried about his family's safety. And then his father pissed off about that how dare you, asking for security. And he has no problem bringing his own security, but his own security cannot bring the weapons into another country. So he says, so between Harry and his father, King Charles, so his father don't want him to sue the Rifak, who is refusing him to have the security. So to the courts for more than 4 years, he lost the initial decision in April, but is appealing it, and the case is set to be heard in spring 2025. As the UK tabloids trial began this week, Harry is set to take the stand later in this proceeding. Just last month, he vowed to continue with his lawsuit, driven in part by his belief that the actions of a few journalists were undermining public trust in the media during his appearance at the New York Times Deal Book Summit in December. The Duke of Sussex remarked, "I am the last person that can actually achieve accountability. I will be damned if those journalists are going to ruin journalism for everyone because we depend on it," he added. So this is during the book deal with Alan Sorkin. One about 40 plaintiffs suing Murdoch Publications, Harry stands as one of only two still fighting, with dozens of others settling their claim. I guess the other person who is still suing is one of the parliament, I believe. So that's the latest. Harry refuting the protection and invitation to the Buckingham Palace.